I've been saying for probably the last 2 months or so, you know, once the wedding's done, I'll do this. And once the van is done, I'll do this. And now the time has come when the wedding is done and the van is done. And so I've got to do all those things. But the big thing we're trying to do, and I'm kind of really excited about, and I know Shauna is we're planning to do a farm stand or a flower stand at our driveway at the road. Kind of a self-serve flower stand where we'll have bouquets of flowers, you know, that people can just drive up or walk by or whatever and buy on maybe certain days or however we're going to do it. But my first step is, of course, I got to build some type of flower stand, which is what I'm doing now, with the help of young Jake digging some holes here. But I normally roll by not even having a plan. I do at least I did actually draw out kind of, that's the side view, and that's kind of the front view. It's basically like the chicken coop I built as far as construction. But I have 2 doors in the front, you know, that we can have open when we have flowers and have closed when we're not open. So that's kind of, you'll get the idea. These posts still need to be cut off to height, but that's going to be the front. These 2 posts, once we get them set, will be the back. Kind of a slanted metal roof. I still got some metal, old metal I can use. Trying to use all reclaimed and scavenged wood, except for, of course, those are new posts there. And it'll kind of be facing the road, which is this direction. People will be coming this way, and this is where the 2 doors will be open. So that's the idea, one step at a time, as usual. There's still a ton of planning we got to do as far as signage and all that on the main road. But imagine, you know, you're driving along here, the road, and you see, oh, look at these beautiful flowers in this stand here. We'll just pull in this driveway, park, buy our flowers, pull on around the driveway, and go home, and we have beautiful flowers. So that's the idea. We got a lot of new neighborhoods being built up around us, which is not a good thing, but hopefully we can take advantage of that. Have a lot of people around that might want some flowers. So, I mean, we got a ton of Shauna cut a ton of flowers last night from the, I don't want to say leftover wedding flowers, but the flowers we had planted for the wedding, and plus some that we had planted that hadn't come up but are now coming up. So she had a ton of flowers last night. Make good graduation bouquets. All right, here's the flower stand so far. Got a fair amount done today. So that board's just sitting up there, so I get an idea kind of what my rafters will be like. But that gives you probably a good idea what it will look like. Like I said, we'll have some doors on the front here. Probably 2 3-foot doors that open up. And along here will probably be some type of name for the stand or something. So I think it's a pretty good size. I didn't want to make it too big and didn't want to make it too small. But hopefully get a fair amount more done on it tomorrow, like maybe the roof on and things like that. I got a little bit more done on the flower stand. Still not as far as I wanted to get. I really wanted to get that metal on, but I've got to get it all cut. And I'm running out of a little time here tonight. But I have all the framing on the roof done. So once I get the metal cut, I can get it put on there. And then I put some plywood down for the floor. And I got some plywood bead siding I'm going to do for the siding. So hopefully I can do that tomorrow. Well, I got a lot done on the flower stand today. Really, pretty much everything except the doors and that little upper piece there. And obviously put some bark around here, make it look a little better. So, I think it looks pretty good. Kind of building it as I went along. So, I do think we need to paint it some type of color. Maybe paint the inside either a white or a black. But metal roof, wood siding, and then here's the inside, where hopefully all the beautiful flowers will be that people will want to buy. So there it is. Well, we got partial doors. I just wanted to see how these are going to fit. They have no backing, of course, on it. The backing is going to be the same siding as this stuff right here. So that'll be behind that frame. But they appear to fit okay. I mean, this building's not perfectly square, but square enough. So that'll work. Now I can put the backs on. Anyway, doors. Here are the doors on the flower stand. Of course, I build the doors and I realize I don't have hinges for the doors. That's kind of how I roll, and that's not a good thing. So instead of planning ahead when I'm at Lowe's, which I was just yesterday, and getting everything I need, now I got to go back to Lowe's again. So that's why I make about 575 trips to Lowe's in a day. But I'm gonna go get some hinges, get these hung up, get a latch. I'll remember that hopefully, and my doors will be done. All right, got us some official doors now. They're actually done. Open up like that. And what I think we're gonna do, we'll open them up all the way like that, and then I'll just have some type of tie back here. Tie and a little hook just to hook them open. And then what I thought we could do, we can put the directions or any information on the back here of each door. And that way we're not taking up room in the actual stand itself. So still got to paint or figure out what we're going to do there. And also my other thing, I'll probably build like a little step-up shelf here for flowers back there we can see better. But we're getting there. But it's kind of a really good test just to see. I mean, I haven't even finished the flower stand yet. So again, gonna have a little step up in the back, so we'll have flowers higher up back there, and then these flowers in the front. And I think we should do different containers. We just had some glass vases here to put them in for now. But we did sell one. Shauna sold one bouquet already to some neighbors driving by. So we have no signs out in the main street. I mean, this is not official at all. But I mean, I just want to see, maybe neighbors might be interested or something. Or there's a horse camp going on down the road, so there are some people driving by here. So we'll see. Just kind of get a little feel for things before we make it way more official than what it is right now. But it's kind of cool. So if you want some flowers, you're local, stop by. So again, in Marketing 101, you learn that if you want people to buy your stuff, you probably need to let them know where you're at. And again, I've been really focused on this being more of a local neighborhood sale today, just because, we're just kind of pre-selling, I guess, or doing a pre-sale to see how things go. So I wasn't thinking about people may want to come and get some. So our address is 4409 Hardis Grove Church Road in Indian Trail. Again, 4409 Hardis Grove Church Road in Indian Trail. So please stop on by if you want some flowers. They actually are going pretty quick. We're down to I guess 2 bouquets left. So hopefully they'll be enough if you're coming to get them. Otherwise, this is just the beginning. We'll have a lot more. All right, it is about 8 o'clock on Tuesday evening, and for kind of testing out not really opening day, but pre-opening day, out of 7 bouquets, we sold 5, got 2 left. So, I mean, I'm really happy with that. For no advertising, just people driving by, and a couple stories on Instagram. Very happy. So, really appreciate everybody that bought one. Morning. Yes, our bathroom in here has kind of become used as a flower storage. But I wanted to show these. If you probably saw, Sean has been helping out with our neighbor's horse camp, which I think there's 9 girls that have been doing that horse camp all week, and today's the last day. But she made up these cute little flower bouquets for each of the girls. You guys, a little sticker on here. Heritage Creations cut flowers. So she's going to give those out, I guess, to all the girls at the end of the camp today. So she's got 9 of those little bouquets. So that used up a lot of the flowers, but these are the ones that are going to go down to the flower stand. Once I'm done with my farm chores, I'll get these down there. But, all right, Friday morning, the flower stand is open. This is what Shauna has available today. And I would tell you what all these flowers are, but I don't know. I mean, I know zinnias, sunflowers. These I really love. I think these are called limelights. I don't know. I'm not the flower guy. But I kind of like those. Those are kind of cool. But that's what we got for today. Come get some flowers if you're interested. Also, I will try my best to keep this updated as far as what is still available during the day, in case someone's making a trip here and either we're sold out or whatever. I mean, I hope that happens, but I'll try to keep that updated as much as possible. All right, here's the noon update. We have 1 bouquet left. That's the good news and the bad news, because I know what happens is people see this 1 bouquet left and they think it's like the reject bouquet, but I don't think that's the case. So there is 1 here, which is awesome. Appreciate everybody who bought some, but 1 left. And I'll make a special deal. Whoever buys this bouquet is welcome to pick some peppers over here. The ones on the red cages are jalapeno. Can't say that word. And the others are sweet, which we only have just a couple sweet peppers showing up. So yeah, if you want to, get the bouquet, you can have some whatever peppers you want thrown in. All right, I haven't updated the flower stand, I don't think, in a while. We're trying to get everything more officially done before we do some type of, like a grand opening day or whatever. I do have this board cut out and primed, just waiting for Shauna to have time to kind of put a sign on it with our name. So that's coming. And I did get this little step up, whatever you want to call it, in the back. So we'll have, flowers sitting down here, and then flowers back here will sit up top so you can see them better. So all that part's done. And we do have some official signs that we're going to put out on the road. I'll show those here in just a second. Okay, so here are our signs. This is one of those A-frame signs. This will be out at our road, the entrance to our main road here. Or it'll be on the main road for the entrance to our street, I guess I should say. Both directions. And then we'll have these hopefully down the road a little bit. You know, one on one way, one on the other. That's why it says the head on right and head on left. And then this will be starting probably at the beginning of our property, so people will see that the flower stand is down the road just a little bit. And then this will be the sign that is at the flower stand at our driveway now. And that is on both sides of that one. So that's kind of cool. So when we're officially open for this, we will have signs out. You know, when the bathroom is full of flowers, you know what's coming. So Sean and I harvested all these last night and this morning. And she's gonna make bouquets up this evening. So that means tomorrow on Friday, we will have the flower stand open. We will should have a bunch of bouquets. And also, we're going to be offering delivery. So I'll get back on here how all that can work, and probably also put it on Facebook. But yeah, look for more coming in just a little bit. Harvesting flowers, which I have been tasked to do since Shauna is helping out at horse camp, and I guess she trusts me enough to at least harvest some of these flowers. So if I can turn you around without cutting. I just cut a whole big old bucket of basil, which was all that section there. You can already see the part we cut earlier is already growing back, which is nice. So I got a whole bucket of basil that's already in the house. And I am cutting this stuff that I never knew the name of, and I have no idea if I'm going to pronounce it right. It's gomfrina or gomfrina. I know people are laughing at me, but I'm just a cutter. I'm not a producer. So I'm cutting this, and we already have that much, and you can hardly even tell. Just cut a little dent in it right here, but there's a ton of that. So I'm gonna cut a bunch more of that. I'm tempted to cut the celosia here, but I swear this has got to be the coolest stuff I have ever seen. I don't know how to explain it. But if you remember I was talking about the pink brains, here's a great example right here. Look at that. If that doesn't remind you of a brain, I don't know what does. But got a ton of that we probably need to cut. We are planning on having flowers again on Friday. So we got a bunch of stuff we already cut. Got a bunch of Lysianthus we cut. So every floral operation must have a flower dog helping out. In case you're wondering, the creative part is very important, which obviously Shauna's doing, but I do have a part in this. I am the paper wrapper. So I got my paper out, I'll put that around the bouquet, and I gotta cut my string, tie that around, and then look what we've got. We've got tags to put on with instructions of flower care on the back, and business cards. So with that on the back. So I got to staple those on along with a packet of flower food. And then the bouquet is complete. So that's a very important part of this process.
Is it difficult?
Yes, it is the most difficult. Now for stuff people really care about. Flower stand will be open tomorrow, which is Friday, July 14th from 8 to 7. We'll post information like we always do. And sorry to be showing these in the bathroom, but I have no better way to show them right now. But we have, I think being Shauna made 16 bouquets. Now one of those is a custom bouquet that someone's picking up in the morning. So basically we have 15 that will be in the flower stand. I got to find a better way to show these, but this will give you some idea of what's going to be available in the flowers that make up all the bouquets. See what we've got in the flower stand for today. Shauna came up with a lot more than I thought she'd be able to. I don't know what I'd call this, maybe more of a wildflower vibe. Black-eyed Susan, hydrangea, sunflowers. We got sunflowers and zinnias and other things like that. So it's pretty much all we've got. We're just gonna be open today on Saturday. So come on by if you like this look, and you can get some pretty flowers. Along with, I think we've got 15 bouquets. But it's just after 8 a.m. and we are open. And hope everybody can come by and get a bouquet of flowers. Last Saturday she sold everything but 2. So my goal for her is hopefully to sell out. So come help us do that. All right, it's Sunday, late afternoon, or actually evening, I guess, 6 o'clock. And out of 15 bouquets, plus the bunch of eucalyptus she had in here, between yesterday and today, this is all she's got left, 1 bouquet. So almost a sellout. A couple did go to friends, but still. 1 bouquet left. And this is with, we've had a bunch of rainstorms come through, and it's getting ready to rain probably for the rest of the night here, so I'm closing up early. But I know how much it means to me, but you don't understand, or hopefully you understand how much this means to Shauna. For all of you that bought one of these or have supported us through sharing the posts on Facebook or whatever, she is so appreciative. Trust me. Next step is walking down all the bouquets to the stand. We use these containers. We just got to keep them overnight and to carry them down here. And then put them in the new sap buckets. Which again, I think those look really cool. So getting all these walked down, and then I got to go get my signs put up. Here are the flower bouquets for today. Everything's down here. So, and I'll show more of these close-ups in a little bit. But I gotta get my signs up before 8 o'clock. Here's all the signs I put up. We put 3 on the main road, which is this one, flower stand ahead on right. And of course on the other direction, flower stand ahead on left. And then we put the A-frame sign right at the entrance of our road. And then this sign here, flower stand ahead, I put right at the beginning of our property on our road, just to let people know where it's at, because we're not right on the main road. And then of course I have the sign you just saw that is right at the flower stand. So got to go get these put up, and should be ready at that point. So that is it. I got everything put up. All the signs, all the flowers are in the stand. It is, can you see that? I always cut it close, but it takes about an hour. And, it goes without saying that all of this gets done while the flower queen is in her bed having probably, sweet flower dreams. Just want to make note of that. But come on out, enjoy a little bit of country. Come see the horses, which will be up here, I'm sure, in a little bit. And obviously, come get some flowers. All right, real quick, Saturday morning, beautiful day. Actually very hot and humid day, but still a beautiful Saturday. And real quickly, this is what we've got for today in the flower stand. Can't go through all the flowers 'cause I don't know what they all are, but we got a couple dahlias, zinnias, got a lot of eucalyptus Shauna used in these bouquets. So I know it's a really hot and humid day, so come cool down by getting some cool flowers. That didn't work real well. It's not as hot as these flowers are. How about that? And Shauna's got a couple of the citronella candles still available. So that's what we got for today. Come see us. Sunday morning, going to put up flower signs with my buddy. We will be open. We got 6 additional bouquets for Sunday today. So we're on our way. Favorite thing. There we go. My job is done. Right, Oz? He'd live on this golf cart if he'd let him. So it is almost 10 o'clock at night, and we have just started to make flower bouquets for tomorrow morning. Because we did have to go bring a table over to the store, and then once we were almost done with the table, someone informed me, oh, we got to go pick up a dresser at 9 o'clock at night in Charlotte. So we went to go get a dresser. So now we're back here doing bouquets in the middle of the night. The only thing that's going to get me through this is a mint chocolate chip milkshake.
That we had to go get because you're not going to the grocery store.
Just ignore her. And I've joined the Flower Bouquet Wrappers and Stampers Union, and it says that I do not have to work past 9 o'clock at night. Of course, the only way to make stylish bouquets is you have to have stylish footwear and non-matching socks.
Whatever.
To make beautiful bouquets.
Nobody has time to have matching socks.
Right, Ozzy? Here's the flower dog. So after almost 2 hours, and a lot of hard work, look at what we got. It's a lot of bouquets. That is 16 bouquets. Here's a little sneak peek of what will be in the stand tomorrow. Several different things. Some bunches of lisianthus with eucalyptus. And then more colorful ones. So you have a good pick. So, good job done. Now, what time will you be up in the morning? Now, I have to be up at like 6:30 to get all this stuff out to the stand, and you will be up about, what, 8:30?
Well, actually I have to get up so we can go get our meat at the...
Okay, Saturday morning we actually got all the flowers down here, but check out the new sign that a good friend of ours gave us. It may not be totally straight on there, but for right now it will do until we get it more permanent up there. But here are all the bouquets that are here for today. Are you going to tell people what these are? Like, what flowers are in here mainly? You have like 10 seconds.
Lisianthus, zinnias. These are actually sunflowers, but they're supposed to look like that. I forgot the name of this. And then there's actually sunflowers in there. I'm trying to find one, but right here. It just needs to open, but it will open. And eucalyptus.
Eucalyptus. So between the upper and lower garden, this is what I got cut. This is everything I felt like could be cut. Not everything is probably bouquet worthy, but I'll let Shauna decide that as she's making them. But for our last bucket of flowers, Got some dahlias, got a bunch of lisianthus. Got some sunflowers in here. You can't really see them real well. And of course a couple zinnia that we had left. And some celosia. So I think I should start a Instagram page called The Uneducated Flower Gardener. But I'm learning. So hopefully these can be used. We got a bunch of other buckets we cut yesterday. So we should have plenty of bouquets starting tomorrow morning. Morning everyone. It is I say this every Saturday morning, but it is a gorgeous Saturday morning, bringing the last of the flower bouquets down to the flower stand. It is a cool, crisp Saturday morning. It is beautiful out here. Not a cloud in the sky. Great day to come and get some flowers. So I'm gonna get these put up. I gotta go get my signs put up, and I gotta do my farm chores. All right, here's our bouquets for today. That's a lot of sunflowers in there. Still got a bunch of lisianthus, which again, this is the end of the lisianthus. So if you love these flowers, these are the bouquets you need to get. But a good combination. There's some dahlias in there, personally cut by me. So, and I decided, kind of made an executive decision that instead, I love the sap buckets. I love the look of the sap buckets, but these plastic containers, honestly, I think are a lot easier for people to see the flowers and get them in and out. And it's easy to carry them down and carry them back type thing. So I decided that I'm going to use these today. And I also thought it'd be really cool someday to put like a little solar light inside of here so there's light on these flowers, but that's another day.